Launching an indie app is pure ambition. You write the code, hit publish, and instantly reach millions of users across borders. But global reach carries a significant price tag. International expansion drains your startup capital through cloud server costs, App Store commission fees, and the constant spend of Meta ad campaigns. To offset these specific expansion costs, the Turkish government provides millions of lira in financial incentives specifically for mobile application developers. Capturing this capital requires following a hyper-specific regulatory framework. A technical error in how you set up your accounts or target your ads can disqualify a developer from funding. Surviving this environment means mapping out a compliance roadmap before writing a single line of code. Phase 1 of the roadmap begins with infrastructure. Day 1 stability for a global audience requires high-tier cloud hosting. The government provides a hosting subsidy to absorb this burden, covering server costs on platforms like AWS or Google Cloud up to 7.5 million lira annually. There is a strict requirement regarding how you distribute the app. If you choose to launch through a foreign third-party publisher's account rather than your own, you lose all eligibility for platform commission support. These foundational technical decisions prioritize absolute ownership. Delegating your release to a partner means forfeiting your baseline subsidies. In Phase 2, we address team building. For most tech startups, payroll is the largest long-term expense. The employment subsidy is narrowly defined. Salaries for software engineers, coders, and UI/UX designers are excluded from this specific state support. Instead, the government funds roles focused on growth. If you hire user acquisition experts or business development staff, the state covers their gross salaries up to 90,000 lira per month. The state views the technical creation of the product as the founder's responsibility. They are subsidizing the international selling of it. That brings us to Phase 3, where developers launch international ad campaigns on platforms like Meta to acquire global users. This bar shows how the language rule affects a $10,000 campaign. If a Turkish word appears, reimbursement drops 50%. Exclusively targeting a pre-approved country adds a 20-point increase. But this multiplier is fragile. If one targeted country is unapproved, the bonus is completely removed. In subsidized global marketing, linguistic and geographic precision is worth just as much as the creative quality of the ad. Phase 4 is scaling, the stage where the application generates significant foreign revenue. This chart shows the long-term revenue ceiling. Your total annual government support cannot exceed 1/3 of your previous year's export income. However, brand new entrants are exempt from the ceiling for their first 2 calendar years, allowing higher spend before requirements apply. The single beneficiary rule adds a final constraint. If you purchase an app that has already received support under a previous owner, you cannot claim these early-stage benefits. The state heavily rewards aggressive, front-loaded marketing spend, provided it happens strictly within this precise, non-transferable 2-year window. When you view these 7 rules, from server hosting to language requirements, they form an interconnected ecosystem. These regulations are not just administrative hurdles, they are a behavioral blueprint designed to shape how a studio operates. Structuring your studio around this blueprint from day 1 turns compliance into a subsidized competitive advantage. Rather than building an app and searching for funding, developers who build their company around this incentive framework are the ones who secure the capital to scale globally.